Hello, everybody. Welcome back here. Welcome to the new subscribers. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Thank you for sharing the clicks, the likes, the support, the coffee. Appreciate you that. A lot is going on. Yeah. If you look at it, the title. We are gonna go through a lot of this energy. Some of them I don't personally like it, but doesn't matter if you like it or not. It is what it is. We have to go through it. Today we're gonna be experiencing some one of those personal moments in life. Particularly that the moon, which is our intuition, she's going to be opposing Mars. So she's going to be squaring Venus. Venus is already squaring Mars. And here is how the past can turn to really sour into a reality in there, particularly because Venus is in Gemini. How did that can apply in there? I mean, Venus in Gemini is the 3-year-old girl that plays in the sand, and she has two choices, right? To fight in there with the bad boys, or she can kind of like surrender and suffering in there. Mars, who is in Virgo, he's trying to put an order with everything according to rules in society and logic. And here we have the moon that is in Pisces, that it's like, what have you been thinking? Or how you going to be thinking? So you can imagine all those three energies, they are going to be in conflict within each other. In there, we're going to be seeing that Mars going towards, let me repeat the past, that's what happened before, that's what I'm going to do. Venus is going to be like, oh my God, what should I think? Should I think mentally? Should I go through this? Can I handle this? Because see, in Gemini, we are learning what? We are learning the art of war. This is when we are 3 years old. We are playing in the sand, and you're gonna like certain people to play with, and you're not gonna like certain people to play with. You're gonna be learning the first time you're learning actually to fight and create wars. In there is when you're 3 years old. In there, so take a look inside of yourself in there and. See within yourself what are you going to be applied to. If you have anything of those, I would say more those four zodiac signs, the duality zodiac signs, which is there Pisces, Gemini, and Virgo. And if you have anything at Sag, that duality in there is going to be very, very much character more stronger as well as a soft for the need of the situations and for life as a leader. Yes, exactly. You can build yourself as a leader, but some of those leaders in there, and when you see the personality, personality is able to work with the current energies to be awakened and aware of the consequences of the actions. That is the quality of the leader, because he is not only feeling what is, but he sees what is going to come after. And this is what it's missing in a lot of the leaders in there, the leaderships in there, lack of the consequences within. So Harper, how old are you? I'm a 51. Samati, hi. I'm Astrologer. Your blessings, sir. Thank you. What my sign? What do you think? I have no idea, Cooper. What should I have to think about it? In there, currently, we're talking about the tomorrow's energy, which is going to be important. So pay attention right after 4 o'clock p.m. Okay, I'm going to be going what we're going to go through it there and how we're going to be handling. And after 4 and 5 p.m., we are going to be, don't take these energies, those personal energies within you, because this is a personal planets, because the moon, it's representing your intuitions towards the feminine energies in there. It's more relating into your mother. Venus is particularly, we are talking about in Gemini, she can represent your sisters in a way in there. And Mars is a the archetype of the warrior within you. That is the energy that pushes you forward towards actions. Okay, so you have to thinking about it. First of all, what you feel. It is the right thing. What you feel. How do you feel? Is are you taking it personally? And from that personally, how you gonna put the proper order? And we're gonna be finding some very very interesting energies because they're gonna dealing with our shadow. So going out with this, I will come back to you guys with this 5 o'clock energy because that's what I was just reading here. At 7 o'clock in the morning, we are going to have the rising, which is the ascendant. You need to understand that the ascendant is the event horizon. The descendant is what you have processed already. Okay, in there, that's 12 hours prior of what you did already process it in there, and you're going to be receiving it at 18 hours after, which is that is a the DC, not the MC, the midheaven. And look within you. In the morning, we are going to be seeing the Mercury that's squaring the shadow. We talk about this, that you don't want to talk about the hidden things inside of you. Okay? You can talk about any other stuff, but when it comes to you as a personal, what you take in personally. And this is what Mercury retrograde and Leo is going to be very powerful because it's going to be telling, okay, I didn't say the truth. I wanted only attentions. I only want this. I only want that. Now I'm suffering and I'm pain because certain people didn't give me attention. Wait a minute. You demand something. You cannot demand the people giving you attentions. That is going to be one of the things that we are going to be seeing at that. But that energy is very well with Venus. Is going to bring that love. And okay, well, currently here it's about 11:30 midnight, pretty much. And I'm talking about 7 o'clock in the morning that we are going to be seeing it at June 14th. Okay, Lisa. So going on at 8 o'clock, energy is going to be a little bit better. We are going to be learning at 8 o'clock that today we are going to be fighting the shadow within ourselves. The midheaven is going to be opposing the Lilith. At that moment, we are going to realizing that we are going to be listen our little voices, like look at it in the depth within you, within the shadow, the hidden things. Later on at 9 o'clock is like, okay, I have to put the things in order. Those things in order, they're going to come from Pluto, Saturn, and Neptune in there. You're going to have the clarity, the visions. You're going to have the need for evolution, okay, to evolve above all this. So how you evolve? You grow up, you mature, right? And that's what is that happening in there. Are you going to be able to mature? And we're going to see a lot of interesting moments because of that moment, particularly at this time, as we've seen it within the chart up here. We are going to have a lot of divine energies that are going to be coming in. They're coming in from Pluto towards the ascendant, and here goes into Saturn, right? That is going to be that, and the solution is going to be the moon. But right now, the moon, it is opposing the ascendant, and she's like, I am not seeing this from the universe, right? I'm not listening to this universe because right now Uranus is where? In the first degrees of Gemini. It's like, I'm going to be taken personally. If you don't play with me the way I want to play, well, I'm going to take it. You're going to be my enemy, right? But if that's you, you are enemy to yourself. And this is when a lot of people don't realizing that, and that's what this energy of Pluto towards Uranus is going to be calling for. You need some transformations, you need some change. But we are going to be seeing it exactly at 9 o'clock that Mars is going to be yacht with the Earth, and he's going to be going down into the true Lilith and the mean Liliths down below, and that energy is going to be divine energy towards Venus. So basically, you're going to be getting the preparations in there. within, you're going to get that preparations of how to resolve this situation. Hey, Food Tasty, glad to see you here. Thank you so much for watching. And going on with that energy at 9, at 10 o'clock, we are going to be seeing that this is going to be bringing that war between Mars and Venus. And how do we know that? Okay. We're going to see that at 10 o'clock in the morning, there is going to be that energy that is going to be really coming up. Really is going to rise up. The moon has not opposing Mars yet, but she's beginning to square Uranus, and she's beginning to square Venus. So right now we're feeling like, oh crap, the thing is going on. The screen turned green. I don't know how I did that through the phone. I touched something and it turned it on, but maybe that's for good. I don't know about it. Hopefully you guys like it, because I don't have time to fix this. All right, we're gonna get some break around 12 o'clock and 1 o'clock we're gonna be seeing it totally different positions after all this. At 2 o'clock, we're gonna have to face the situations with Chiron and Pluto, which is Pluto Iris squaring Chiron, and with those positions begin this internal wars within ourselves. We are going to be seeing it, those wars, but we're also going to be seeing it. The solution is who? The peacemaker, the one who creates everything, is like the nurse, right? Hey, heal this, heal through love, be the love, see those energies, right? You're going to be seeing it, that kind of like a hospitality that it comes in within ourselves. And I cannot show you the chart right now. That's funky. That is a beacon of this green screen. But with those energies that we are going to be facing, there is going to be calling to organize ourselves in a proper, putting ourselves in a proper way. Is that is going to be happening, though? I'm not sure, because of everyone can take the things really personally, particularly at 1 hour later. That's going to be at 4 o'clock. And at that 4 o'clock, the midheaven, it's going to be at Virgo, and the moon, it's beginning to have this inner work towards us that I have to find of what it is. I want to organize the way I see it, the way my disillusions, and the way all this, because I don't feel that love. I didn't feel the proper actions from the other people. I cannot know how to organize myself. Okay, because everything that it is about personal, right? But it's going to be coming in the base of what we know from the collective. And the programming from the collective of the old ways of Pisces doesn't work anymore. We are working a different system, right? Because before, we don't care about what it is. The rule is, you're here, you have to do this, you have to do that, and that's how you accept it in society. BS, right? Right now, we are looking at, I'm not worried about what have to be accepted with the society. I have to be myself. It is what it is, because I put myself out and I have to evolve. And that evolution is going to be helping the society to evolve in there. So that energy is going to be seeing it in exactly at 5 o'clock. We are going to be seeing it. The moon is already beginning to put the pressures on Mars in there. The pressure is already on Venus on that position. Venus is like, I have to look at it deep in the shadow. That's what is going to save you with all this. Look at in the shadow. It's like, you know what? Maybe my partner has a fault, but why did the person hit me? Oh, well, I kicked his sandcastle. Why did the person did that? Oh, maybe I triggered something, right? Because most of the people, they're pointing fingers, but they forget there is 3 fingers pointing towards you. So you have to look at it 3 times in you before you say something to somebody on a personal level, right? So this is gonna be coming out so strong. A lot of that intensity is gonna coming in there is gonna be so much to be processed. The energy is gonna be increasing. You're gonna feel all over the place. A lot of the agitations of Mars, who's going to be rising above, he's going to be at the ninth house in there. It's going to come out, he's going to be triggered. He's going to be like, I don't like what I see. I don't see this duality. I don't like this duality. It is no good for us in there. I don't like the duality standards in there. It can't be a good and a bad. You need to choose, right? The logic is going to start kicking in instead of you listening what. You're listening where your consistency will be. That consistency is not going to come in. And at 7 p.m., that war is going to be very much particularly with because it's going to be combining Mars, the North Node is going to be combining pretty much the Moon and the North Node and Mars with the South Node. Excuse me about that, corrections in there. And the past is going to be reflecting within the future. And here how that we haven't learned things from the past, they're going to be repeat into the future. And then we are like, what is this is all over the place, right? So you change your process of the way you understand, then the understanding is going to change your thinking. Your thinking is going to be changing your belief system. Your belief system is going to change your behavior. Your behavior will determine your actions. Your actions is going to be turning to emotions. Emotion is going to turn into your energy. The energy is going to create a magnetic field, and the magnetic field is going to create the gravity where you are going to be accepting or rejecting stuff. Okay? And this is the power of the gravity. That's how all this complicated way it goes in there. All right. 8 o'clock energy as the ascendant is going to be at Capricorn, is going to be facing the challenges with Chiron and the Sun. You're going to be looking at what is my job? What should I need to do? Is my job standing on my way? Can I be able to do what I do? Because right now, instead of me focus on my evolutions or focus on the things that I need to do and the work that I needed to do, I have my job and then I have problems with my family and so on and so on. You need to understand that if you're kind of like good at your job, great at your job, staying in your job and providing that, but you got to be good also within a family. You have to learn how to make that balance within yourself, but you also have to heal the inner wounds. You have to feel these wounds, how you heal it from within you and not repeating it anymore. All right, so 10 o'clock is going to be the time when you are going to be seeking the shadow. Okay, that the energies of the shadow is going to be coming out. The Mercury is going to be going down in the descendant, and with those intense energies right here, we're going to have to think about it, what we're going to be expressed. A lot of the things is going to coming out because they are more personal than they are collective. Don't try to be like everybody else or copy everybody else. Look more from within you, what is going to be a reflect of changes of the people around you. Okay, and this is what, when you change your thinking, you change your belief system and so on, that's going to be triggers the chain of events of evolutions from you towards others, right? All right. That intensity of energy can have its peaks, but most of us is gonna sleep. But if you cannot sleep, about 5 o'clock, that energy probably is gonna wake you up, and you're gonna be feel like, what is this intense pressure? It's a lot of pressures in there. It's a lot of things is gonna come because we are gonna have Mars down below. We are going to have this midheaven inner work at the North Node with the Moon, and here we have the Moon that it's really packing up that oppositions with Mars, so strong. So you're probably gonna be, if you're going mad at bed, you're gonna be waking up at 7 o'clock with the same energy in there. One of the things that these same energies will continue even at 10 o'clock in the morning. So, hi Patricia, glad to see you here. And that energy is going to come out too strong for us. It's going to be a remind you, take a look within your shadow. Don't look within other people's shadow, because it's all more easier to see the BS within the other people. Question is, can you see the BS within yourself? And this is what causing it the most problem and the most situations. That energy will continue even tomorrow. But overall, the pretty much the way I see it is that energy in the late afternoon is going to stop, and you're going to be have to look at it within your authority. What is a good? Is a good pattern? Is a good family pattern? You're going to be going into your mental processes in there. Okay. So it all depends, Eric, Sean. Great questions in there. What do you want to talk about, rich and the poor? Okay, because you need to understand that a lot of the people who are rich, they are poor on a totally different level. And they said that it doesn't matter how much money in there, you're poor on something else. So it all depends what you see, a poor or rich. Because when you're rich within your soul, and is different, right? You can develop a money that they're going to be plenty enough just for your survival, for your needs, and so on and so on, right? And the rich guy who is rich, he can be learning how to create and provide an environment for the poor, right? But if you only expecting others to give you and you're not to work or anything like that, then there's a problem in getting personal, right? So that's what it is. Some people are poor in different way. What do you think about the Jews? That is a totally different perspectives, and there to me, everyone, doesn't matter who you are a Jew or you're a Muslim or a Hindu or a Christians, you all have a souls. See, the astrology don't take these situations. Okay, we're looking at from a soul perspective of evolutions, because that's how we are respecting all the religions. Okay, we're not looking at, oh well, this is a that it is, and so on and so on. Because at the end of the day, like it or not, everyone on this earth has soul. What do you think of? I have no idea who we're talking about. Baphomet, Molech, Baal. I don't know what this is in there. No idea. All right, guys. So that's all I have for you today. I want to say thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate you guys. I know the report is a little bit longer, but look inside, look deep in your shadow. Look where you learned to create, why you have those inner fights within you. What is buried within your shadow? And resolve it. Okay, bring that shadows out, and don't make war, make peace, and may the love be with you guys. Much love to you guys. I'll see you tomorrow.